After months of speculation, the deal is finally done, and we're just minutes away from seeing his debut. Can he live up to the hype? Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on live action from Italy's top division, Serie A. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And the match begins. And here's the Roma starting 11. Lorenzo Pellegrini plays alongside Brian Cristante in central midfield. And leading the line today is...
Oh, can he finish it, Derek?
There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Space on the flank. And he did what he had to do defensively. How about the cross? In position. Oh, it was there for him.
Well, it's not a good finish, is it? That was a glorious opportunity.
Well, there's been a lot of talk as regards Mats Hummels ahead of this game. If reports are to be believed, this could be his final season. Could it be, Stuart, he's about to hang up his boots?
Well, Derek, it happens to everybody at some point. The body just can't cope anymore. And that's probably the case here, because when he plays, he still has a big impact on this team.
Oh, good vision. Can he finish? And a goal to square the game. Into the seats done.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. And the shot was always rising. Goal kick. Martinez. And he's made headway. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Federico Chiesa. Artem Dovbyk. And a tidy tackle. Artem Dovbyk. Determined defending. Philip Billing. Billing with it. Lukaku. Will it be Lukaku? No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
Good use of advantage. Salamakers. This might have potential. In search of space. Well, just the tackle that was needed. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. And it is half-time. And so back underway. And an intriguing second half in prospect. Dovbik. The ball with Chiesa. Oh, Chiesa! Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. And it has been a priority for Tottenham to get this deal over the line. And apparently everything now signed and agreed, Stuart.
Well, the fee's reported to be around about £60 million, which is a lot of money, but I think he's worth it. He's going to be under huge pressure, of course, but I'm sure he'll be able to cope with it.
Chances on. Oh, back of the net! And a debut goal to boot. It doesn't get much better than that.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And that's a great finish from Chiesa. 1v1 against the keeper. He never looked like missing, did he? That's a top-class finish.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Lukaku. He's given us away. Well, there's nothing quite like the magic of the cup, and I think most defenders would expect to be booked halting an attack in that fashion. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Chiesa. It needs an accurate cross. With an effective clearance. Well, the referee allowing the play to flow. David Neres. Well, he's won the ball. He's in with a chance. And in range. Oh, there it is! It's a brace on his debut, and it's hard to do much better than that.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Arnau Martinez. Taking it forward now, Lukaku. But quick thinking defensively. Artem Dovbik. This could finish it! And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball. Philip Billing. Napoli fighting against the clock and the scoreline, but still they believe. Well, a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And over it comes. Hand away by the keeper. Lukaku might fancy it, you know. And the problem not completely solved. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. David Neres. And that is that. Full-time here and par for the course, you might say, considering their excellent record here.
Well, by recent...
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from the round of 16. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, the hosts certainly go into this game as strong favourites. They have better technical players and can be brilliant when everything clicks. But their opponents are well organised, resilient and pose a threat on the counter-attack. Therefore, an early goal will be the main priority for the home team.
Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. And here's the Roma starting 11. Leandro Paredes plays with Lorenzo Pellegrini in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And the save made following the free kick, and he was able to hang on to the ball. Perfect tackle. Artem Dogbik. Kone. Pass and move. Their opponents really struggling to get a look in. Can they create something from here? Oh, fancy footwork. Can't miss, surely. In it goes. The opening goal in this contest.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Jili Jiao. That's a good pass. And the chance is on. Well, I must say, that goes down as a very disappointing effort. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Pellegrini. Opportunity it is. He'll have a go here. And a fine stop to turn the ball away.
Well, I don't think they've been at it today, but maybe, just maybe, that great save will inspire them now.
Well, being pressed here. Determined defending. Dovbik. Tammy Abraham. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Oh, chance perhaps. And nicely parried away. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to the lead. Well, nothing wrong with the header, but it was always going that little bit off target. Good-looking pass. He has time to play it over. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Well, no damage done. The first half here comes to... Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Could be dangerous. Well, it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. Abraham. A lot of talk in the various sports blogs about Fulham and their new signing, and we can now say that it's official, Stuart.
Well, the figure quoted is around £25 million, and that for me is money well spent, because he has great ability and he's got a good attitude as well.
And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. Not forcing the issue, great composure. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Well, plenty of live football coming your way right here on EA TV.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Kouadio Kone. Artem Dovbik. Perfect tackle. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Quadio Kone. Saud Abdul Hamid. Retaining possession proving difficult. And the referee playing advantage. Happy to take on the shot. Not chasing the game, but now a corner. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Who's going to get on the end of it? Not away completely. And the attack fizzling out. And he's made headway. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. In it goes! To increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And it's a top-class finish from Chiesa. He just hits it with such power. That's a brilliant goal.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Could be troublesome. Oh, Chiesa! And the keeper more than equal to the task. Intercepted effortlessly. He'll have a go here! But the goalkeeper didn't have to work quite as hard as I thought he might initially. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. And players waiting in the centre. Can he make it count? He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal! There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well, it was all at a bit of a canter, to be honest. They dominated pretty much from the start, and it left the result in little doubt. They'll be full of confidence.
We simply have to focus on this man. In a rich vein of form and topping the scoring chart. Can he add to his total today on EA TV? And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. I'm greatly looking forward to bringing you live coverage of this match being played in Serie A. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And here's the Roma starting 11. Lorenzo Pellegrini plays alongside Brian Cristante in central midfield. And leading the line today is Federico Chiesa. Well, anyone who likes to study form will have come to the conclusion that this ought to be lopsided. On the one hand, you've got the worst home record. On the other, the best away record. Stuart, a mismatch?
Well, Derek, you're not painting a great picture for these fans, are you? But then again, I can understand why. They've been really poor here, and I can't see that changing today. Let's hope they put up a fight.
Pellegrini. He has time to play it over. And still dangerous. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, as the replay shows, that's gone in off the post. His heart must have been in his mouth there. It's a good finish in the end.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Nice looking move, this. Oh, moving it nicely. Straight forward for the keeper. Pellegrini. Artem Dovbyk. The ball with Chiesa. Gives it a go. And that's a very good parry. Duncan. Maric. Perez. Really good challenge. Federico Chiesa. Artem Dovbyk. Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here. And played in. Well, a really good idea, but missing by a large margin. And a long way out. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say. Well, there's the confirmation. That was nowhere near to crossing the line, was it?
Josh Da Silva. Plenty of support here. And we will have just one additional minute. Oh, what an opportunity. Takes it on. And it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Well, here's some transfer news you'll want to hear all about. Carvajal has completed his move to Manchester City, Stuart.
Well, I think he'll fit in well to their style of play. He's a skillful player, but the move will just bring out the best of him. It's a good signing for both him and the club.
Well, he prevented it from going over the line. And options in the centre. Could be! Well, a suspect piece of finishing when all is said and done.
And he'll be thinking about that for quite some while. That's a tame finish.
More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
It's looking promising. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Duncan. Quique Perez. And a timely intervention. A game that will certainly hold the interest of many in Serie A. Live coming up on EA TV. It's Roma versus Parma.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Roma recovering possession well. What a brilliant pass. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Oh, fancy footwork. Will it be? And there it is. That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Josh Da Silva. Perez. And the precision was lacking. Throw-in coming up. And they're making a change. Not a great pass. Perez. And support available. It was on its way in. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And there goes the final whistle. And I'll tell you what, they don't seem to be averse to not having their own fans cheering them on. The quest for success, the big showdown almost upon us, and the likelihood of a game to be savoured and cherished. But who's going to win? We'll leave that to the courageous amongst you. This is EA TV. Good evening on what is, I regret to have to report, a pretty unpleasant night. The rain has been lashing down here. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on live action from Italy's top division, Serie A. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be...
And he's in. Oh, he's missed the chance to open the scoring.
Well, that would have been a great start to the game, but that's a bad miss.
And here's the Roma starting 11. Lorenzo Pellegrini plays alongside Brian Cristante in central midfield. And leading the line today is Federico Chiesa. And took a touch on the way through, so a corner here.
Well, they won't get too many chances, so they need to make the most of this.
He's driven in the corner. Still not clear. A gift for any goalkeeper. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Really good challenge. You can't help feeling when you look at the table that when you're playing dominant football such as they have been, that they're going to lap the field.
Well, there seems to be no stopping them at the moment. They've been by far and away the best team. Unless something drastic happens, I can't see how they let this slip.
Might be a chance here. Still possibilities. Federico Chiesa. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Perfectly positioned to take it away. Chiesa. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
Released it nicely. And he might be through here. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, just watch this again. It's a really good goal, but it's no surprise, is it? They've been in complete control here.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Chiesa. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. And the challenge apparently was timed perfectly. That's the referee's view. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. It comes to absolutely nothing. Good distribution. And he takes on the shot. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Needs to tread carefully. Good work from Roma to win the ball back. Well, the cross was acceptable, but no one there to thump it home. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And so it is, the first half story has... So back underway here into the second half. Well, a shot from miles out. Well, I'll tell you what, surprising everyone by taking on the shot from that range.
Yeah, that's certainly a good effort from that sort of distance. Really struck it cleanly.
And a tidy challenge. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, managing to beat him. And his teammate got him out of trouble. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, that's a very impressive return, isn't it? He's been excellent, and it's not just been his goals. His all-round players look really bright this season. Well, the stats tell you everything. They've lacked invention, they've lacked creativity, and they haven't got the ball into the penalty area often enough. And that's why they're behind in this game.
Yes, their creative struggles continue. They need more possession. It's going to be a Roma throw. And played in. And the danger is averted. This looks interesting. And he takes it on. Oh, I thought it was going to be a double for him.
Well, he's been good today and probably deserves a second goal there. That was a good effort.
Corner kick played in. Well, not quite the header he had in mind. And the goalkeeper gobbling that one up. Not smooth in possession. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Yeah, and at that price, it seems like very good business, doesn't it? Looking forward to seeing his debut, and hopefully he can hit the ground running.
Well, he stopped them in their tracks. On the offensive. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Enzo Fernandez. Well, it should be a top-notch match from Serie A, the one we've got coming up.
Big moment this.
From long range. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Time for a change then. And over comes the corner. Well, he was closely marked, but the header well off target. Five minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. This looks promising. Gives it a go. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. Another goal from his corner would in all likelihood secure victory. And still dangerous. No defensive resilience there. There will be 3 minutes added on at the end. And quick thinking defensively. Well, into an attacking position. It's not too late for them. Speculative effort here. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors. Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And a very important occasion stands before us. We're at the quarter-final stage in the Cup. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, Derek, these two teams will be fully aware of what's at stake. A place in the semi-final of this great competition. It should be feisty, it should be entertaining, and it should be full of quality.
And after the cross, a tremendous block. And here's the Roma starting 11.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
Error by the keeper might give them a chance. He's going to have a go here. Well, the keeper atones for the original error. Thank goodness the fans will be thinking to themselves.
Well, he's got away with that one there. That was a moment of madness from the goalkeeper.
A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's certainly been a constant threat this season with his goals. At times he's been absolutely outstanding, and he will need to be tightly marked today, otherwise he could cause a major problem to them.
Oh, they have it again. Roma struggling to keep hold of it. Untidy little passage in midfield there. Tammy Abraham. Can he do it to take the lead? And that will be the goalkeeper's ball. Bowie. Keane getting into position to collect it. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? And credit due, a good intervention. Pellegrini. Alexis Salemakers. Lorenzo Pellegrini with it. Every pass hitting its target. That's a useful cross. Can he finish here? Magnificent defending. Straight at the goalkeeper then. And the keeper not thinking it through. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. So back underway here into the second half. Well, the timing was perfect, ball one. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, what a bargain this is. He'll bring so much quality to this club, and he's a great character as well.
And he might be through here. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. The cross is on. Pellegrini. That's not a bad ball. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Yassine Adli. Now we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
And back it goes. Kone. Sloppy in possession from Roma. And just wide of the target in the end.
Well, good effort, but I think the goalkeeper did have it covered.
Salamakers. Paredes. And that'll be offside. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. 15 minutes left for play. Intercepting it intelligently. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from Serie A coming up here on EA TV. It's Fiorentina versus Lecce. And Fiorentina have it back now. Well, here they are on the attack. Can they go on and win the game? And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Now veering in field. It might be. Brilliantly blocked. And time for the change now. And short it is. And you don't want to lose possession there. Pretty simple for the keeper. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Could be threatening. Is it going to be? Being egged on by the crowd. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama. And now they're in front.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And that's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Yes, it's a close contest, but one I think they just about deserve to win. They